The calm and composed reply of Buddha is truly amazing. Once upon a time, there was a young Buddhist monk who was meditating under a tree. Suddenly, a man came running and stood beside him and shouted, "Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? Why don't you get out of here?" The monk opened his eyes and looked at him and said, "I am meditating." The man asked, "What's that supposed to mean? Why are you sitting here in the middle of the forest and not working?" The monk replied, "I am working. This is my work." The man did not accept it and said, "No, this is not work. Work is to plant rice seedlings in the field, to take care of the crops, to do business in the market, to do something so that you earn money and you can live. Sitting here is not work. It is just a waste of time." The monk calmly replied, "Every person has the freedom to do whatever he wants to do with his life." After that, the monk closed his eyes and started meditating again. The man was still not convinced and said, "Well, if you think this is your work and you enjoy doing it, then fine. But why should I work hard when I can live a comfortable life by begging for food? Why should I work when there is no need to work? Why should I work when I can live by depending on others?" The monk again calmly replied, "Every person has the freedom to do whatever he wants to do with his life." The man got even more angry and said, "You are lazy and you want others to work and you want to live a comfortable life without working." The monk simply said, "Every person has the freedom to do whatever he wants to do with his life." The man got furious and shouted at the top of his lungs, "You are a lazy fellow and you are wasting your life sitting under this tree. If you have some shame, get up and go and do something with your life." With that being said, the man turned around and went away. After some time, the man came back and saw that the monk was still sitting under the tree meditating. He was surprised because usually people couldn't meditate for long, especially not in such hot weather. The man went near the monk and asked, "How long have you been sitting here?" The monk calmly replied, "I don't know. I started meditating and I don't know how much time has passed." The man was surprised and asked, "Are you serious? You don't know how long you have been sitting here?" The monk replied, "Yes, I don't know." When someone is truly meditating, he does not know how much time has passed. The man sat down beside the monk and said, "Now tell me, what is the meaning of this meditation?" The monk opened his eyes and said, "The meaning of meditation is to calm the mind and achieve mental peace." The man asked, "And what's the use of that?" The monk replied, "When one achieves mental peace, he can face all the problems in his life bravely. Meditation gives you the strength to face the problems of life. A person who does not meditate cannot face his problems and runs away from them, and in that way, he wastes his life." The man thought about it for a moment and then said, "Well, I understand what you are saying, but I don't have time to meditate. I have to work hard to earn money. I have to take care of my family. I have so many problems to solve. How can I find time for meditation?" The monk said, "Even if you have a lot of work, you have to make time for meditation. Otherwise, your life will be full of frustration and anger, and we waste most of our lives solving the problems of life. If we learn to meditate, we can solve our problems calmly and peacefully." The man nodded his head in agreement and said, "You are right. I agree that we should meditate, but I don't know how to meditate. Can you teach me?" The monk said, "Of course. Why not? If you really want to learn, I can teach you." The man said, "Yes, I want to learn." And then the monk started teaching him how to sit, how to close his eyes, and how to focus on his breath. So friends, when we get angry, we should calm down and speak softly because anger does not solve any problem. Instead, it creates more problems. We should learn to control our anger and always remain calm and composed like Buddha. So, try to remain calm in every situation of your life and practice meditation regularly to achieve mental peace. By doing this, you will be able to solve all the problems of your life. Thank you.